Well, how you guys doing? Let me get all my stuff together. I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. Interesting subject late night tonight. Been out all day riding motorcycles and stuff, but I still wanted to get this story out. So we will talk about the subject. This is kind of interesting. One of our social media creators, I got this picture, and we have Big Cell with a diamond on. I don't know how old the picture are, when it was taken, but folks wanted to know what my thoughts were. So I figured I would do a reaction video. So for those of you who want it, here's my 2 cents. Right after this brief introduction. Swoosh! Howdy, friends. Howdy. I'm Black Dragon. Welcome to another edition of Black Dragon Biker News Network. Biker news you can trust. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. Well, very interesting subject, I think, tonight. And folks asked me what I thought about it. If you guys can get that screen up for me. Folks asked me what I thought about it, and I thought, well, wow. Here we have, you guys know Big Cell. So who is Big Cell? Big Cell, for those of you who don't know, is a YouTube creator. He's been at this since, man, maybe like 2000, maybe 10 or 2006, something like that. Been at it a long time. And he focuses on motorcycle club and motorcycle club culture and a lot of MC protocol. Very well known on the Black Biker set. He's now a promoter, promoting all kinds of like motorcycle jamborees and things like that. He's put together his own, in conjunction with some other people, but he's put together a jamboree that happens down in Florida where hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of motorcycles come together, mini and bike clubs, and hang out and have fun for maybe a weekend or a few days. And it's growing every year. It's getting bigger and bigger. He has a show called Fast Harleys Only, FHOATLGA. And when I first got started in this business, he was absolutely a mentor to me and taught me so much about how to do this YouTube thing. And more importantly, the pitfalls to stay away from. There's all kinds of stuff you don't know when you get started. Like there's a group of folks that will will tell you that they will put you in a network and help you promote your stuff. When back then there was no, it might exist now, but back then there was no biker network or a biker news network or anything like that. So someone telling you that, then they would get a piece of your money, and they would give nothing for it. So he absolutely instructed me on how to avoid stuff like that. Taught me about the algorithms, all kinds of stuff, and we became friends. Uh, because he was a controversial person. Uh, there are many, many times that he would talk about subjects that were, especially back then, taboo, and he would make many statements about 1% motorcycle clubs that uh, would really kind of make folks kind of angry with him, which all of us creators have experienced at one level or another. So his experience in motorcycle clubs. I think Big Cell's he's been in at least three motorcycle clubs I know of, maybe four or five. But he actually rose to a national secretary position in one of the motorcycle clubs he was in, and was at the forefront of bringing some other motorcycle clubs to the Atlanta, Georgia area. He kind of fell into motorcycling late in life and rode across the country with one of the baddest ground pounders in the Atlanta, Georgia area, a guy by the name of Snowman, who dogged him horribly and taught him the hard way how to get across country. And then he developed a passion for it and can be seen doing this all over the place. And people hire him to go and to their functions and be there as a celebrity. And we were very, very close for a long time. And then some of you might know, one day he disrespected me on my show, and I got pretty upset with him. And instead of apologizing, he said, "You go your way, and I'll go mine." And I haven't spoken to the man since. But as a uh, a creator, he has absolutely opened up pathways that many of us have walked behind, and many of us have come through. We've spent many hours at one another's laboratories, uh, figuring out these computer systems and how all this works and the sound. And there were times that I went over to his place and helped him, and he came over to my place to help me. So there's definitely a history. And so he's always been a controversial person that has kind of done the things uh, that he's wanted to do. So when I got sent this picture of him wearing what appears to be a diamond, for me, uh, it it it's no surprise. It's no surprise to me. This is kind of uh, who Big Cell is. So if you look over here, there seems to be a diamond. And to me, if I look at it real closely, maybe it says MFer in it. And the ER is kind of like, reticent of, that would be 1% er. And it really looks like this is trying to really portray a diamond. It's sitting at a very top position on his cut. And I don't know when this picture was taken. I don't know how old or new it is or whatever. Whoever sent it around is trying to cause trouble for the man. And they want to cause trouble using other people like me and others to to cause trouble for the man, um, instead of doing it themselves. And we saw this happen a couple weeks ago. If you guys watch Insane Throttle with Hollywood Hollywood Massacari, and the new guy out now, Marcos from Marcos Motorcycle Club Nation. Somebody made a whole AI thing about them with an AI voice and a video and everything, and said their name. So a lot of times people will try to use our shows to come out after people that, for whatever reason, they don't want to come out after them themselves. So I thought I would take a minute to look at this strictly from an MC protocol kind of view. Just strictly from that view, since I'm an MC protocol channel and he's an MC protocol channel. And unlike a situation where you would have somebody who doesn't know any better, Big Cell is a person that absolutely knows everything he's doing, and he knows why. He knows this industry, and he knows what things mean. So this he did entirely, on his own, entirely with the full knowledge and weight of what he was doing and what it may or may not mean. And so the first thing Big Cell would tell you is, anything that I have on my vest is something that I know that's there, and I'm willing to do whatever. I'm willing to take whatever consequence of what I'm doing. He's a big boy. He knows what he's doing. So let's kind of look at this from an interesting standpoint. Let's look at it as an MC protocol standpoint. Let's kind of look at it like that for a minute. And as an MC protocol kind of thing, this is going to kind of blow your mind. You see, Big Cell is not in a motorcycle club. Okay? For the people in the bleachers, Big Cell is not in a motorcycle club. So the things that he does with his motorcycle association and the things that you do with your motorcycle club can be viewed entirely different if you just wanted to look at the pure MC protocol of it all. So the back of his vest, which I won't show because he's got an association, and those other people, he's got other people that are in that association. But the back of his vest does not say MC on it. He is in a kind of a, I don't know how to describe it, a motorcycle association, a riding club, some might say, more appropriately. And so a lot of these things that we fall under, he's also in an AMA sponsored organization. So even though everything about what you might see when this guy approaches looks very much like an MC, that's what it was designed to look like. And we talk about this a lot, folks that wear and look like and move like an MC. But under the strictest of MC protocol, if you ain't got MC on your back, then really, do you fall under the kinds of things the rest of the motorcycle clubs out there do? In some areas, no. They ain't even looking at you as you ride by. In some areas, if you're a bunch of folks dressed alike and on motorcycles, there will be an attempt or there will be a move to regulate you. So, absolutely, uh, could something like this gather negative attention? Absolutely. I think personally, it is designed to get attention. Um, the patch technically says MFer, which I would probably think stands for mother effer. But it is clearly designed to have a almost a one percenter look to it, um, in my opinion. So to me, it's kind of like a thumb in the nose or um, a cry for attention, perhaps negative attention, or maybe just a show of I'm going to do what I want to do to a certain extent. The only reason that I think about it, my 2 cents, my reaction video, is that there are a lot of motorcycle club people that follow him. And I think if you're going to be a motorcycle club show that talks about motorcycle club protocol, that it is incumbent upon you to set the example. And perhaps the example that he wants to set is I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do, and you can't stop me, or something like that. Or maybe he wants to teach a true lesson in MC protocol, which is I'm not in an MC, and I'm not required to do things that you guys do. But if you're in an MC and you got MC on your back and you want to stick a diamond on your chest or a state on your back, well, MC is different. And so there'll be some folks that you'll have to stand up to. I'm not saying you can't stand up to them or anything like that. But you're going to have to see somebody. And know that, because that's the damn truth. Some people like Chingan, who has been on our club before, or been on my channel before, says knowing what he knows about MC culture, this is blatant disrespect on his part. He knows what he's doing, and absolutely, he knows what he's doing, and absolutely, he knows that people are going to see it that way, most especially one percenters. But he does know that. Believe me, he knows that. So, like I say, I personally, I think it is I don't know, a grab for attention. I can't see why you would do that unless you're trying to make some kind of a statement. And if you're the leader of an organization that all wear your cut, then why you would put people, I don't know. To me, this seems, I don't know, a little selfish or something. A little self-serving and not really giving a darn about people that might be under you. I don't know what's going on with it, if he's still over the association or even if it still exists. But if it does, then there you go. Somebody says, why RC or association, why should they be so concerned with MC protocol? It really just depends on where you are. More and more one percenter clubs are springing up. So more and more one percenter clubs want to assert domination. And so some of the rules are changing. They're fluid. MC protocol is fluid, and it depends on where you are. And some dominant motorcycle clubs are trying to exert control over everything that moves as a group. MC, RC, MSA, riding association, whatever you call it. If you're on two and you're riding in a group, they want to exert some dominance and control. And that exists. So, anyway, no need to talk this to death. This is my 2 cents. I think that as a biker club, MC, this is not a good example for you to follow. It will be sure you're ready for that. So that's my 2 cents, on that. I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed to see that. I'm disappointed to see that on him because I think Big Cell knows better than that. He knows that, that's a controversial thing and it's going to have some backlash. Now, I don't know how the picture is. Maybe he's not wearing that stuff anymore. But I'm a little disappointed to see that. Because to me, it's like pushing for trouble that's just not necessary. And especially as you get a little bit older, like I found that people don't mind hitting a 60-year-old. I'm 60. And people don't mind, beating up a 60-year-old. So as you get a little older, maybe you're not as controversial. So somebody says that patch right there has a massive history, especially in California, but I don't see the EBDMC putting it on without a nod from hey, and that is interesting. So maybe he got a nod from them to put that on, because I've never seen it before. But I tell you something, this is Georgia. So this ain't California. Anyway, moving along. Somebody says, hey, Dragon, it's his cross to bear, but most definitely would have to answer to someone if he was in an MC, and most definitely does not need to be followed by anyone in an MC. So, like I say, I don't know much about the damn thing, but I do know absolutely if you're in an MC, you probably don't want to do that. All right. The devil went down to Georgia one day. Why do y'all think you can tell people what they can and can't do? I think that's an interesting question. Folks act like there ain't places where you get told what you can and can't do. I can remember growing up when I was in California, there were certain colors that you were told that you could and you could not wear. And if you did, there would be certain consequences. I can remember being in New York and there were certain places you couldn't go, certain neighborhoods you couldn't do. I can remember my best friend's father bought a garbage truck, and some people told him if he wanted to run that garbage truck, he was going to have to pay some certain money. So why the hell do people just seem so amazed that there's a groups in the biker sets that tell people what they can and can't do and are willing to back that up with violence? It's amazing that it even it happens all over the United States of America, whatever group you are, whatever gang, whatever association, whatever homeowners association. Now, you move in a homeowners association, they tell you what color to paint your house and charge you money if you don't do it. So who lives in the world without rules? Nobody, not even bikers. Capiche? All right. That's my 2 cents. Love to hear your 2 cents in the comment section below. I'm Black Dragon. Thanks for tuning in. And get skinny. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide. This book is a must-have for new people venturing onto the motorcycle club set. It will teach you how to prepare yourself for service to the motorcycle club nation and show you how to qualify a motorcycle club to be worthy of your service. Available on Amazon, Kindle, and for order at your local bookstore. Get your autographed copy at blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club prospect you can be. Get the book.
And we'll see you in a minute when we break out the first book out. Dad, you're going to be looking at is.
Well, let's do yours first.
Yeah, how about you first?